Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman movie is a pretty great standalone origin story for the iconic superhero, and includes some very cool Easter eggs and homages to the comics, the DC Extended Universe, and of course Wonder Woman's previous incarnations on the small screen. Yippee-ki-yay movie lovers, it's Jan here, and in this video I'm going to peel back the layers of the new Wonder Woman movie to uncover some awesome Easter eggs, references and little details you might have missed. If there's any others you spotted or enjoyed, leave a comment below, and make sure you're also subscribed for a chance to win one of 2 fantastic bundles, each of which includes the official movie novelization and the art and making of Wonder Woman, which showcases the gorgeous concept art, designs, sketches and storyboards from the film. Spoilers of course lie ahead for the movie, so be aware of that. Otherwise you can check out my video of Wonder Woman at Comic-Con by tapping in the right hand corner, and come back here after you've seen the movie. Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins has described the movie as Superman and Indiana Jones meets Casablanca, and there's definitely a nice nod to Richard Donner's 1978 Superman movie during the alley scene when Diana stops a bullet that's about to hit Steve Trevor, and the bullet falls into the palm of Steve's hand. This moment of course recalls how Clark Kent saved Lois Lane in an alley from a mugger's gunshot by catching the bullet in the palm of his hand. When Steve reveals his identity to the Amazons under the influence of the Lasso of Truth, he tells them his serial number is 8141921, which is a subtle Easter egg to the comic book where both Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor made their first appearance. Volume 1, Issue 8 of All Star Comics, December to January 1941 to 1942. Just before Diana leaves London for the front with Steve, there's a rather sweet moment at the train station where she tastes ice cream for the first time. This scene is a callback to a very similar moment in the 2011 Justice League Origin comic, where Wonder Woman got her first taste of ice cream. And in the new movie, she even tells the vendor, "You should be very proud," just as she does in the comic. By the way, this moment was also recreated in the 2014 animated movie Justice League War. To stop Diana revealing herself as Princess of Themyscira, Steve Trevor hastily introduces her as Diana Prince. In the comics, Diana Prince was the secret alias that Diana first took on in 1942 when she met a nurse with that name who looked just like her but wore glasses. And in the movie, when Diana puts on a pair of glasses as part of her new identity, that's also a hat tip to that same comic book story. By the way, Patty Jenkins has said she included several subtle homages to actress Lynda Carter's Wonder Woman from the 1970s TV series. For example, when Diana translates Dr. Poison's notebook for the army generals, Steve lies to them, saying Diana is his secretary, which is a hint to the 1970s TV show where Diana Prince was indeed Steve Trevor's secretary. And in the movie, when Steve insists Diana wear glasses so she looks less distracting, it's a throwback to the TV pilot for the 70s series, in which Steve says that after all the trouble he's had with pretty girls, he wants an ordinary-looking secretary, after which he meets a glasses-wearing Diana Prince. At the department store, when Steve asks Etta Candy where Diana is, Etta replies that she's trying on outfit number 226, which is an interesting number for Etta to pluck out of the air, as in the Wonder Woman comics, the cover of issue 226 features Superman raising a tank above his head, much like the moment in the movie when Wonder Woman does the same. There's a shout out to Paradise Island, the original name of Wonder Woman's homeland in the comics and the 1970s TV show, when Steve asks Diana if they have dancing on Paradise Island. By the way, the name Themyscira, which is used for Diana's homeland in the movie, appeared later in the comics. The humorous moment on the boat when Diana tells Steve that she's read all 12 of CLIO's books on bodily pleasure is a reference to the royal Amazon scribe called CLIO, who appeared in the Wonder Woman comics. There's an interesting callback to the prevalent use of chains in the Wonder Woman comics during Diana's final battle with Ares when the god of war manages to momentarily chain her arm. In the early Wonder Woman comics, welding chains to an Amazon's bracelets could temporarily weaken them, though this changed in later comics, so Ares' use of a chain as a weapon against Diana and her breaking free from it are symbolic. Any Wonder Woman fan of course will be familiar with her Lasso of Truth, but in the movie Diana calls it the Lasso of HESTIA, which is a reference to the goddess of the hearth and home, Hestia, whose fires gave the lasso its power. Wonder Woman links back to Batman v Superman, where her character first appeared in the DCEU, when modern-day Diana, who's working at the Louvre, receives a package from Wayne Enterprises. In that package is the photo of her, Steve, Samir, Charlie and the Chief that Bruce Wayne stole from Lex Luthor in BVS. And there's also a little tease to the Justice League and the letters JL which appear on the license plate of the Wayne Industries van that delivers that photo. Before Wonder Woman defeats Ares, he makes a proposition to her that has strong echoes of Man of Steel. Ares asks Diana to join him and rid the world of humankind, and she responds, "I can never be a part of that." A clear callback to how Superman refused Zod's proposition to help him with the world engine on Earth with the words, "No Zod, I can't be a part of this." Diana, of course, finally defeats Ares, but it turns out that it's not her sword that's the god killer, but herself, which is a really interesting Easter egg because in the comics, the god killer sword was actually wielded by Deathstroke, in a story that also featured Wonder Woman. But what's even more intriguing is that the way Wonder Woman defeats Ares in the movie by taking the electrical energy he blasts at her and powering it back at him is very reminiscent of how the God Killer sword in the comics can take the energy it receives from an aggressor and turn it back on them with double the force. Now, what was your favourite moment or Easter egg in Wonder Woman? And did the movie get you hyped up for seeing Diana back in Justice League and a Wonder Woman sequel? Be sure to comment and subscribe for a chance to win this awesome hardback book, Wonder Woman: The Art and Making of the Film, plus a copy of the movie's novelisation. And remember to turn on your notifications to get all my new Wonder Woman videos, and to find out if you've won one of the prizes. If you enjoyed this, I really appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button, and you can check out more of my Easter egg and DC videos by tapping the screen right here. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers!